What's going on, guys? No, just checking in. And today I wanted to talk about something that's really been on my mind lately, which is reclaiming my innocence, the innocence that I lost after having gone through major depression, severe anxiety, depersonalization, panic. Mood disorders are like all-encompassing. They really are. When you're going through them, they take up every fiber of your being. They take up every thought in your head, every waking moment. You just spend in the trenches of your mood disorder. If you've never been truly depressed, if you've never been severely anxious, depersonalized, then that wouldn't make sense to you. But if you have, and I know a lot of my viewers have, then you know it takes up everything, and it strips you of any childlike wonder that's left in your being. You know, and you have to grow up quick and fast and hard. And I did when I was really depressed. I really did. My life became a big giant survival tactic. You know, what are we going to do from each day to get through each hour, each minute? And what treatment are we going to try? And who am I going to speak to that's going to help keep me going? And that just became my life. And lately, I've been so blessed to feel more stable and be able to experience some level of normal, the type of normal I didn't know if I'd ever get back. That's a relative word, by the way. But the point is, I've been really lucky to be doing pretty well. But I find myself still engaging in the same thought processes and the same behavior patterns of the me that was severely depressed. It's like I just have trouble letting it go because it was such a big part of my life. And it's so scary to me to this day. Every time I even have a slightly hard day, I flash back to my darkest moments. I just do. When I was suicidal, I flash back to not being able to eat because I was so anxious. I take myself to the shittiest part of my condition and I just am frozen. And so I have decided that I'm going to try even harder than I think I naturally do try to reclaim some of my innocence. And I'm going to do it in some of the most, easygoing, mellow, and kind of like adorable ways possible. And allow me to explain. I feel like I lost a lot of my imagination when I got depressed. I feel like my ability to wonder and dream and imagine things just was dulled, if not completely removed from me, and I didn't know I'd ever get that back. And so I was talking to a family member about the fact that I feel like I don't have a very good imagination anymore. I don't relate to my inner child anymore. I don't know if I have an inner child anymore. And for whatever reason, it dawned on me that maybe I should read a book more geared towards children. So something I am going to do, among other things, is start reading Harry Potter at age 27. I know that some of you might think that's absolutely ridiculous. I just woke up, by the way, if I seem tired. But I don't care. My mind, I'm like thinking, like, if J.K. Rowling can get me imagining again, and if I can find myself connecting with an 11-year-old, I think he is in this book, and the other characters, and read the series, and try to paint pictures in my mind of magic and wizardry and all that stuff, I think it could be a really good thing for me. I really do. I feel like I've had to grow up so much, and I've had to be a grown-up and act like a grown-up and think like a grown-up in order to survive, that I've forgotten about my inner child. And I'm going to try reading Harry Potter to re-engage my imagination, among other things. I want to try to basically do as a child might do a little more often than I am now. So if that means playing outside a little bit, and I do mean that, finding a way to play outside or be outside, if that means playing some board games with my family or friends here and there, go bowling, batting cages. I want to do things that just connect me with a lighter part of my life that I really lost track of when I was depressed. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same, and or share with me ways that you already connect with your inner child, because I really think it's important. I think it's been lacking, and I'm going to try to enjoy Harry Potter anyway. I just wanted to share that with you, that whole insecurity I have of losing track of my innocence and doing whatever I can to just connect with it a little bit. I can't take back what happened. I'm not trying to forget what's happened to me, but I'm trying to make a conscious effort to re-engage in all areas of life and just try to become a complete person again. Rebuild myself up to be a complete person. So if that means reading some children's books, if that means playing kick the can, if that means going roller skating in like a roller rink, which I think I'm doing later tonight with my fiance and friends. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to be an active participant in my own life, and I'm going to slowly but surely shed all of that burden and all of that heaviness that is still on me from the mood disorder that may always be on me to a certain extent, but I got to make more effort to get it off me, and to expand my mind that's had to grow up so much, to dumb it down just a little bit, because there are certain attributes of a child that I very much envy, that I had all taken from me when I became severely depressed. And it's sad. It's just sad, and I just want to see what I can do to reclaim some of it. I'm 240 pounds, big, strong guy, and I just want to learn how to be a kid again in certain ways, and I just want to encourage anybody, big, small, young, old, who follows or watches these videos, try to be a kid in the appropriate ways that you can. If you're trying to read Harry Potter with me, no shame in your game. We should fucking read it together, and then have like a book study, or whatever they do these days. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Hang in there. You can get through whatever you're going through. We can get through it together. One day, 1 hour, 1 minute at a time.